Stop. Don't scroll away. What I'm about to tell you is critical. Our financial system is showing cracks, and a massive shift is happening right now. Most people have no idea what's coming, but the warning signs are flashing red. This isn't about fear, it's about being prepared. For the last few years, we've seen unprecedented events shake the global economy. Think about it. Supply chain snapping, inflation hitting levels we haven't seen in decades, and geopolitical tensions reshaping the world map. These aren't just headlines, they're tremors before a potential earthquake. What does this mean for your savings, your retirement, and your family's future? It means the old rules of money might not apply anymore. The strategy of just putting your money in a savings account and hoping for the best is becoming riskier by the day. Let's break down what's really happening behind the curtain. Major currencies are facing a trust crisis. Central banks around the world are in a tough spot. If they raise interest rates to fight inflation, they risk slowing down the economy and causing a recession. But if they cut rates or print more money to stimulate growth, they risk making inflation even worse. It's a classic catch-22, and you're caught in the middle. We're seeing big players, the so-called smart money, quietly shifting their assets. They're not panicking, they're repositioning. They're moving away from assets that are vulnerable to inflation and economic slowdowns and into things that have historically held their value during uncertain times. This is the part they don't talk about on the mainstream news. They'll show you the daily stock market fluctuations, but they won't show you the under-the-surface currents that are truly shaping our financial destiny. So, what are these safe havens the wealthy are turning to? For centuries, during times of economic turmoil, tangible assets have been a bedrock of security. Think about assets that you can actually touch and hold, things that have intrinsic value regardless of what a government or central bank decides. Gold and silver are the classic examples. They've been a store of value for thousands of years. They can't be printed out of thin air, and their supply is finite. When people lose faith in paper money, they often turn to precious metals, but it's not just about metals. Other real assets like real estate, particularly income-producing properties, have also been a reliable hedge. And in the modern era, we have new contenders like Bitcoin, which some people call digital gold. The key takeaway is that during times of uncertainty, assets that are scarce and not tied to any single government's policy tend to perform well. But here's the most important part. You do and need to be a Wall Street insider or a billionaire to protect yourself. In fact, some of the most powerful moves are accessible to everyday people. The first step is knowledge. Understanding what's happening is half the battle. Instead of reacting emotionally to scary headlines, you can start to think strategically. For example, have you looked at your own portfolio recently? How much of it is exposed to inflation? Are you diversified, not just across different stocks, but across different asset classes? Do you have a portion of your wealth in things that can withstand a downturn in the traditional markets? These are the questions we need to start asking ourselves. It's about building a financial fortress, a portfolio that's resilient and can weather the storm no matter how strong the winds blow. This is where the opportunity lies. Times of great change are also times of great opportunity. When markets get volatile and people panic, assets can become undervalued. Those who keep a level head and have a plan can find incredible bargains. Think of Warren Buffett's famous advice: be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. This is that moment. While many might be selling out of fear, this could be the time to strategically acquire assets that will be valuable for years to come. It's about playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. It's not about timing the market perfectly. That's nearly impossible. It's about having a long-term strategy based on sound principles, not fleeting emotions. And that's exactly what we're going to explore together on this channel. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to do a deep dive into each of these topics. We'll cover how to analyze your own financial situation, what a truly diversified portfolio looks like in today's world, and the specific steps you can take to start building your own financial fortress. We'll look at the pros and cons of gold, real estate, Bitcoin, and other alternative investments. I'll break down complex economic concepts into simple, actionable advice. My goal is to empower you with the knowledge and tools you need to not just survive, but thrive in this changing economic landscape. This isn't about getting rich quick, it's about building lasting wealth and security for you and your family. It's about taking control of your financial future instead of leaving it to chance. So, if you're ready to stop feeling anxious about the economy and start taking proactive steps, you're in the right place. We're going to navigate these uncertain times together with clarity and confidence. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell because you won't want to miss the upcoming videos. We're starting a journey to financial resilience, and the first step is right now. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we'll start laying the first stone of your financial fortress. Stay safe and be prepared.